recognizing me, being from New York, giving me the key to the city. Diddy finally has the key to the city!
The mayor who gave Diddy a key to the city, then revoked that key, is apparently also involved in those very same crimes. The plot continues to thicken in the Diddy story, and I have all of the details for you. I'm the crime chef, and this is Hell's Kitchen. The 57-page indictment accuses Adams of accepting illicit benefits from foreign business people and a Turkish government official in exchange for favorable treatment. New York City mayor accused of receiving $100,000 in gifts and favors in corruption scheme. Shocking details have emerged in a 57-page federal indictment unsealed Thursday, revealing that Mayor Eric Adams allegedly received over $100,000 in free plane tickets and luxury hotel stays from wealthy Turkish nationals and a government official in a nearly decade-long corruption scheme. In exchange for these lavish gifts and illegal campaign contributions, Adams is accused of performing favors for his foreign benefactors, including pressuring the New York Fire Department to allow a Turkish consulate building to open despite serious safety concerns. This alleged international pay-to-play scheme reportedly began when Adams was the Brooklyn borough president in 2014 and continued through his successful mayoral campaign 7 years later, persisting into this year despite federal officers seizing Adams's electronic devices and raiding the home of his chief fundraiser. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams described it as a multi-year scheme to buy favor with a single New York City politician on the rise. At a dramatic news conference, Adams, 64, has been charged with 5 counts, making him the first sitting New York City mayor to be indicted in the modern era. This comes at a time of extraordinary turmoil for the Adams administration. In the past 2 weeks, the city's police commissioner, top lawyer, and schools chancellor have announced their resignations. In a defiant address shortly after the indictment was made public, Adams vowed to fight the charges and stay on as mayor. He stated, "We are not surprised. We expected this. I ask New Yorkers to wait to hear our defense before making any judgments." Several prominent politicians, including Reps Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, DNY, and State Senator John Liu, D. Queens, have called on the Democrat to resign. However, the most powerful political figures in New York, Senator Chuck Schumer, the Senate Majority Leader, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, and Governor Kathy Hochul, have not joined others in calling for Adams to step down. Gov. Hochul, who has the power to remove the mayor, released a lengthy statement late Thursday in which she stopped short of urging Adams to leave office. She said, "While I review my options and obligations as the governor of New York, I expect the mayor to take the next few days to review the situation and find an appropriate path forward to ensure the people of New York City are being well served by their leaders. We must give New Yorkers confidence that there is steady, responsible leadership at every level of government." The mayor is scheduled to be arraigned Friday on charges that include bribery, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national. The indictment of a sitting mayor is not just another headline, said James Dennehy, the assistant director in charge of the FBI's New York field office. It is a stinging reminder that no one is above the law or beyond reproach, and it serves as a sobering moment for all of us who place our trust in elected officials. The indictment centers on Adams' relationship with a handful of well-connected Turkish nationals, a senior diplomatic official, a promoter, a university chairman, an airline manager, and a luxury hotel owner. They provided Adams with free travel and entertainment benefits, as well as illegal campaign cash, according to federal prosecutors. On Thursday, New York Mayor Eric Adams spoke to the media outside Gracie Mansion, the mayor's official residence of New York City, after he was indicted on federal criminal charges. According to the indictment, while he was running for mayor in 2021, Adams and his staff allegedly attempted to conceal foreign money by channeling it through U.S. citizens. The indictment states that his campaign received over $10 million in matching public funds as a result of false certifications. Furthermore, between 2016 and 2021, he allegedly received free business class tickets or upgrades on 7 trips to various countries such as India, France, China, Hungary, Ghana, and Turkey, amounting to a value of more than $123,000. Before a trip to Istanbul, a member of Adams's staff asked the Turkish airline manager to charge him a real price to hide the travel gift, according to the indictment. In June 2021, a few weeks before the Democratic primary, the airline manager inquired, "How much should I charge?" The Adams staffer responded. His every step is being watched right now, $1,000 or so. Let it be somewhat real. Prosecutors say Adams kept fake paper trails and deleted messages to hide his misconduct. In one instance, assuring a co-conspirator he always deleted her messages. In September 2021, a Turkish government official allegedly told Adams that it was his turn to support Turkey after the official had helped arrange straw donations to his campaign, according to the indictment. The official insisted that a new Turkish consular building, a 36-story skyscraper, be opened in time for a high-profile visit by Turkey's president. However, there was a problem. The building would have failed a fire inspection. Adams allegedly began pressuring the then fire commissioner to do what was necessary for the building to get approval to open. The indictment states that soon the official responsible for assessing the safety of the building was told he would lose his job if he failed to approve the skyscraper. When Adams delivered the news that the building would be approved to open in time, the Turkish official responded with effusive praise, according to the indictment. "You are great, Eric. We are so happy to hear that," he wrote. "You are a true friend of Turkey." Adams allegedly replied with a similar sentiment. "Yes, even more a true friend of yours. You are my brother. I am here to help." 2 months later, Adams's foreign benefactors allegedly celebrated his election victory, with the promoter reaching out to Adams and others, saying he would soon be president of the U.S., according to the indictment. "The president is our brother from now on, sir," the promoter wrote to the Turkish university owner, according to the indictment. "May it be auspicious for all of us. He is most likely going to assign me as a representative, sir," the promoter added, it says. "I'm going to go and talk to our elders in Ankara about how we can turn this into an advantage for our country's lobby." The Turkish embassy in Washington did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Adams's lawyer, Alex Spiro, told reporters that the indictment left him with a sense that prosecutors knew the case was overblown. "You could almost picture them trying to cobble this together and try to tell a story so that they could say, 'corruption, corruption' at a press conference," Spiro said. The Adams administration still faces other federal investigations. Investigators working a separate probe searched homes and seized phones belonging to multiple top officials close to Adams this month. Police Commissioner Edward Caban, who was among those whose phones were seized, resigned on September 12th. Authorities also seized the phone of Caban's twin brother, James Caban, a former police officer who owns a nightclub security business. Federal investigators were looking into whether bars and clubs in Midtown Manhattan and Queens paid James Caban to act as a police liaison, and whether those clubs were then afforded special treatment by local precincts, according to sources familiar with the matter. There is also a public corruption investigation and another federal probe that resulted in a search of homes belonging to Adams' Director of Asian Affairs. Williams, the U.S. attorney, said the foreign bribery and campaign finance investigation is not over. "We continue to dig, and we will hold more people accountable," he said. FBI agents seemed to emphasize this point hours before the indictment was revealed. They arrived at Adams' home, Gracie Mansion, in the early hours of the morning. According to his lawyer, the agents seized Adams' phone for the second time. "They sent a dozen agents to retrieve a phone when we would have willingly handed it over," Spiro said. He characterized the law enforcement operation as an attempt to create a spectacle. The FBI declined to comment. There are many other big names that may be charged for crimes related to the Diddy saga. I will keep you up to date as the stories unfold. Make sure to subscribe to Crime Chef, and I will see you in the next video.